love pirate alliances. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of y'all love them too. To Sanji and Zoro, to Big Mom and Kaido. But my favorite pirate alliance of all time, my personal, absolute, beautiful favorite is Luffy and Trafalgar D. Law. And today is why I'm gonna be breaking down why I think Trafalgar D. Law and Monkey D. Luffy is the greatest duo of all time and One Piece. Hello, it's your boy 4Piece, and I talk about Naruto and One Piece on this channel. So if you guys wanna join your boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, share something, turn on notice so don't miss more content from your boy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get straight into this Magnifico. Now, one of the reasons why I really love this alliance to the absolute core is because it kind of feels very genuine. Now, I know I understand that Trafalgar Law is just like very nonchalant about it and but remember, Trafalgar Law saved Luffy's life. After the Marineford War and Luffy was in total shock, he was saved by Jinbei, and Trafalgar D. Law did surgery on him to help him heal his wounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a very huge trust factor in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. So they already had a big connection over there. Plus, they also met in Sabaody Archipelago, even before then. So you could already see the connection dynamic between them, and it was pretty cool. Luffy being the goofy, weirdo, like, and Trafalgar D. Law being the more nonchalant, chill dude, being a little chill guy in the background, you know what I'm saying? And I really love that dynamic. And then seeing him help Luffy and help him recover and help him Luffy get to gain back his strength and whatever, it was pretty cool. It was really, really cool. So seeing them meet up again after 2 years and them being on Punk Hazard together and finally deciding that they're gonna actually work together felt really genuine, and it felt really more of a type of, not just a business deal, but a type of personal deal. Like, I know Law was like telling Luffy like, oh, I saved your life and yada yada yada, so I know it kind of sounds transactional, but hey, if someone saved your life, why don't you help them too? You know what I'm saying? Plus, their goals all met together. Luffy wanted to defeat all the Yonko, and Law wanted to defeat Kaido, so it matched very well. And their first crazy mission was to stop Caesar from making smiled devil fruits. And the reason why they did that is because the smiled devil fruits were used to give to Kaido and provide for his crew to make his crew stronger. So if they did disrupt that, they also stopped Doflamingo's business, the Seven Warlord, one of the most evil people in all of One Piece. So it was basically like a whole chain reaction. If we could stop this idiot, then we could stop Doflamingo, and then we could get Doflamingo in trouble, and of course we could stop Kaido, and which also prevents his team and people become very stronger. And it worked like a beautiful charm. They destroyed the Smile Factory and saved the young children who were being experimented on, and it was so bad to the point where even Doflamingo fams had to literally try to fly from Dressrosa to try and actually stop them. But it was too late. It was very, very too late. And Law and Luffy and the Straw Hats accomplished what they needed to do and were on their way to Dressrosa. Then their next stop was to actually stop Doflamingo in and of itself and save Dressrosa. Now, at first, they didn't know what Dressrosa was going on with Dressrosa. They didn't know how messed up it was and how bad it was. But over time, as they were there and they're starting to see the culture and how the people behave and starting to learn more details about it slowly, they realized how sick and how twisted and how messed up everything was. Especially when they finally invaded Doflamingo's plantation and everything, and the Straw Hats and everybody contributed their part into the fight and realized, okay, nah, this nigga is really sick in his head. Plus, we do learn about Trafalgar D. Law's tragic backstory and how Doflamingo tried to take advantage of Trafalgar D. Law and tried to use his trauma for use it for hatred and try to use it as a weapon. And then Corazon ended up taking Law under his wing and trying to help his disease and helping him become a better person. And then tragically, sadly, losing Corazon to Doflamingo himself, even though Corazon and Doflamingo are brothers. So Doflamingo is definitely sick in his mother effing head, like, no, and they did the very, very big impossible. They end up defeating a Seven Warlord. Luffy and Law contributed into destroying Doflamingo's reign and helping destroy one of the most crucial partners for Kaido, the 4 Emperors of the Sea. And not on top of it too, basically helped the entire nation, saved an entire nation from permanent slavery and manipulation and a bunch of absolute foolishness, dog. And that accomplishment sent huge, humongous shockwaves, dog. To the point where even Kaido was just very pissed off. It's just like, yo, fam, it's like, how the hell you get clapped up, dog? How you get clapped up by Monkey D. Luffy, dog? Like, how is that possible, dog? Like, fams. And after Dressrosa, Luffy and Law went to Zou. And at Zou, they recruited the Minks. The Minks, dog. Plus, Law had to meet up back with his crew. And Luffy and them drove out the rest of the Jack pirates, well, the Beast pirates specifically, which are Kaido's crew. Plus, they discovered the Red Poneglyph. I think it was probably their first one. I don't think it's their second. I think it's their first ever Red Poneglyph. No. Yes, it was their first Red Poneglyph. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Like, yeah. So that's what made it even more important. They got their first ever Red Poneglyph, which basically was a step closer to finding Laugh Tale, which is absolutely amazing for both of them, Luffy and Law. The fact that this alliance basically took out Caesar's palace, okay, then took out Doflamingo's Dangos, dog, and then were able to find the Red Poneglyph and basically help with their progress to finding the One Piece and for Law to find out the truth about the One Piece. It's absolutely crazy. This is how crazy and how powerful this duo is, okay? But after that, they separated their ways. Well, not really. They basically planned like, yo, Law's gonna go to Wano and Luffy's gonna go to Whole Cake Island first to get what he needs to get. And they were able to get another Red Poneglyph on the way there too. So shout out to the Straw Hat Pirates, right? You know what I'm saying? So even though they made their separate ways for a little bit, they were still making some sort of progress. And eventually the Straw Hat Pirates made it to Wano. Well, the rest of the remnants of them, okay? And it was absolutely beautiful. We end up finding out about how Wano became such a torturous country and how the people are suffering and how the people are going through these things and yada yada yada, and how Kaido is just mistreating the people, how this one half of the side being dog watered and trashed while the other side is being beautifully showered with sakura petals and all that type of bullshit, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying, dog? And we realized how really bad it is to smell devil fruits in and of itself. How people who eat them, they start laughing instead of crying or whatever, and they permanently have to laugh and smile forever. It's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? So we're starting to see all these details and all these things. And then we finally meet Kaido for the first time, and Luffy getting mad at Kaido because he thought Kaido destroyed his crew. And then Law, he was trying to stop Luffy. He was like, yo, fams, don't be attacking this nigga. But of course, Luffy doesn't listen. That dynamic duo between them, their whole entire interactions with each other, is just pure gold, and it's absolutely hilarious. But at that time, hey, you couldn't blame Luffy. Luffy thought his whole crew got clapped up, dog. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, fast forward to Onigashima, and it was an absolute notorious fight. One of the most historic fights in One Piece history. Luffy, Law, and Useless Kid collabed together to destroy Kaido and beat Kaido. And they did. Well, Luffy defeated Kaido, and Law and Useless Kid defeated Big Mom. But anyways, it was historical. It changed the whole landscape of the world. It made Blackbeard continue his move. It made Shanks be more aware how big and how powerful Luffy actually is, and make him start his move, and allowing the young generation to shine. Luffy became a Yonko. Law made a 3 billion berry bounty. Useless Kid got a 3 billion berry bounty. The whole world literally changed because of this alliance alone. That's why, in my opinion, is one of my favorite ever alliances in all of One Piece, and I think it needs to be talked about more of how impactful Luffy and Law's alliance basically influenced the entire new world forever. Basically forever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, let me know y'all opinions down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be like, share, sub, turn on notice if you guys like the video. I'm saying, like, join your boy. Anyway, stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed. And yeah, peace.